Hello guys, well nice to see you once more. My name is Paul, this is HovelTV, and we are doing the Saturday medieval kitchen, even though I believe it's Sunday today, isn't it?
It is Sunday, but
our days work very different, you know. We've cooked up a few recipes for this. Some of them are really easy to make, so we'll be going through them with you. And also, I forgot about him. To my right here is my beautiful assistant Michael. Would you like to come and say hello to the big wide world?
Hi, I'm Michael.
Yes, he's not very good in front of the camera, but hopefully practice it get much better, you know. So, for now, we are going to be really cooking roast pork with coriander and mustard. Basically, this whole really dish is a roast pork with a red wine marinade. So, in here, we've got some lovely red wine. We've got the pork chops, and here we have the garlic. So a nice couple of cloves of garlic here. So I do recap the garlic and pork. One of the good important ingredients, we've got the herbs and spices. With this really dish, as I said, it is your pork with coriander and mustard. So here we have some mustard. Yeah. And some, what was the coriander, Michael?
The coriander was here.
So we've got the mustard, the coriander, and a bit of salt and your pepper. The other herbs and spices are for what we'll be cooking next, so it's all nice and ready. Okay, so, as I mentioned, we've got the herbs, and what we do is we ground the herbs up into our mortar and your pestle bowl. So, Michael, if you don't mind starting on that, okay. So if you can ground up some of the mustard seeds.
So I'll take a few of the mustard seeds.
Yeah, it's about a tablespoon of mustard seeds and a teaspoon of coriander.
This is grinding up the coriander and mustard seeds.
Is all the mustard seeds all ground up?
Yes, we've got some mustard seeds and a little bit of coriander powder inside.
Yeah, how much coriander did you put in?
About half a teaspoon.
To be fair, maybe put a little bit more, don't you think so?
Yes, yeah, that's actually probably a good idea. So we'll grab a little bit more.
Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with a bit more coriander now and then. And then it
dash
was
it with
the salt and the pepper.
Pinch of salt and pepper.
Yep. While Michael is grounding up everything and getting all the nice herbs and flavours mixed in, I shall be scoring the meat. So, and that, as you know, anybody who does any cooking involves a knife and making holes in the meat. This is a bit I always quite enjoy. So basically, when we pour on the marinade, the flavours and juices go into the meat. As you can see, I could do it very fancy, but it does the job, you know. So, how are you getting on with the grinding and everything, Michael?
That's all ground. Now
okay.
We just need the garlic to grind into it.
The garlic, yeah. So, it's about 4 cloves of garlic. So, I would imagine it's quite a garlicky dish. So, if I give you them, and we'll just get these ground up and everything. Trying to get it all nicely ground in. Now, that's a bit better. Okay, so after that's been nicely ground up, here comes my favourite bit, the red wine part. So it's about 1 cup of red wine.
So that would be this one.
Yeah.
And this is our measuring cup, yes?
Yes, it is, Michael, yes.
Okay.
Now, about there's about 1 cup. You can easily do it, basically. So, now, we need to mix the herbs with 1 cup of red wine. So, I'm going to start putting the herbs, the garlic inside the red wine. Because it's a bit of flavouring. Because it's, as you can see, it's all mushed in there. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using an invention called the spoon. Now I had a lot of the spoon has been around for, but it makes it a lot easier to get it off the mortar and the pestle. So you can see, just getting all that out here.
That looks very flavoursome, Paul.
It does actually. Got a really nice colour to it. I'll show it to you when I get this out. So there we go. And I can put that to the side, please, Michael. Thank you.
Okay.
And you can see I've just poured that in there, and then I'm going to give this a bit of a flavour in there. Get that all mixed in. Now that will go on the pork. But however, it has to go in a pork. So we're going to be cooking it in a modern oven because of health and safety and stuff like that. And also, so I do apologise. I'm going to have to use one of these. This is from the 1920s by the looks of it. So we put the pork in there, and it did say to pack the pork as tightly as possible. So it said to put the pork in a pan that is quite small. I think that may be so it keeps the flavour.
Pouring stuff over this then, Paul?
We are, yeah. Then, as I've got that in now, I'm gonna give it another good score. A bit of a click. So we're gonna be putting this and marinating the pork. What it does say is to leave it in the marinade for a couple of hours and then to cook the pork until it's done. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna pour this in, leaving it here to marinate for a couple of hours, then we're going to be cooking the pork. So I'm going to start pouring this in. I'm going to try and get it over as much as possible. It's actually quite nice, isn't it, Michael?
Yes.
That's if you like raw pork.
And red wine.
Let's put a bit more. Let's try and get it covered as much as possible. Go.
So will we be covering this in foil or anything in the oven?
Well, first we've got to do is let it marinate first. So I'm going to do is just trying to get that sauce. Because what will happen, I believe, as this cooks with the pork, as the fat comes out as well, it'll all mix it in and everything like that. So we went out. Guys, none of us have tried this before. We haven't got the foggiest in our life what it will taste like. So all you can do is just try these things. It probably taste okay, to be fair. I'd imagine it tastes very red winey, don't you think so, Michael?
Could do. I'm hoping it tastes of pork.
Yeah, I do. No, I prefer the red wine. Anyway, guys, and people who are watching now on YouTube land, that's us signing off for the moment. We shall come back to you after this is marinated for a couple of hours, and then after it is already cooked, because there are some things you do afterwards with the sauce that we will show you afterwards. So, however long you want to cook the pork for, you should know that as well. For about, how long will you say, Mark, with the pork? 45 minutes to an hour?
I would have said longer than that, but yeah. Well,
yeah, because it is a nice place to be at. About 40 minutes to an hour, depending on what on your oven, your 240, 260 or whatever. Alright, guys, so you have a peace out from me.
And rock on.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Well, as you probably were watching beforehand, we done our pork. with the coriander and the red wine, etc. etc. That has cooked now. Looks quite nice. Now we're going to be making up the gravy for it. What we have really done, the juices that were cooked from the pork are in the oven. We've put that in the jug here, and then what we do is make the gravy that gives it extra flavour. So Michael, if you can just switch on that for me.
I like the stove.
Yeah, it's a stove we like. Really.
Whoops.
So, I'm going to be pouring the broth from there. There's a lovely broth in there. Okay, I'm going to heat that up. And then,
So I want to bring this to the boil or just a simmer?
I'll put it to the bowl first, you've got to get it over. And then breadcrumbs, nice few handful of breadcrumbs. And that would make a nice thick gravy. Grab one of the spoons and just start stirring that in there, getting that.
How long do we want to do that for?
Well, until it starts boiling up, it's a bit thicker, I think.
Right.
You agree with me there?
Yeah. So, seems like a good plan.
Yeah. So I just love it when a plan comes together.
It's good, yeah.
And then we're going to pour that over our pork. Our gravy is now done. Okay guys, a grand taste test of the pork that we cooked. So we shall let you know what it's like.
It's very nice. It's like pork, but with flavour.
Yeah.
Very garlicky flavour.
Perfectly eatable. However, all the macaroni with the ingredients, my personal viewpoint, that it is nice, but all the macaroni with the ingredients, you may just put like a bit like a pork in there and really cook it up with a bit of vegetable oil, to be fair. That's my personal thing, but you don't know until you try it. So, peace out guys. I'm going to eat this pork because there's nothing wrong with it. It is nice, but a lot of hassle, well not really hassle, but a lot more ingredients you don't probably, I can't taste any of the other ingredients, can you?
Yeah. No, I can, yeah.
The red wine and the garlic, that's what I can taste. Yeah, so red wine and garlic, a bit of pork. Alright guys, so peace out.
Peace out.
The taste on this is actually improved, to be fair. I think because it's been left to stew with its own juices, I can taste more now. I can taste the wine, the garlic, but a little bit more of the other ingredients that we put in. And there's another one with you had chicken. You could do the same and have purple chicken. Great.
Really tasty as well. It is really tasty.
Yeah.